function out. If anything happened and maybe either one would escape, they would have not. They would have wanted. So who carried it? Kind of thing, who had yours?
Can I cross the chasm or?
The purpose of Gnomon is to allow aspiring artists to get jobs in the entertainment industry. And so our hope is that students that are interested in film or visual effects or video games can come to Gnomon and get a professional education over 2 to 3 years and be ready to start working. And so ever since Gnomon was founded in 1997, that's always been the focus, was really to create a professional training facility that's very career-oriented. And so for people that have a background or a creative background, whether it's in the arts, sculpture, drawing, painting, photography, graphic design, motion graphics, architecture, all of those types of traditional backgrounds can lead very well into careers in the entertainment industry.
Turn off my collisions. All right. So I dropped this guy, and we obviously know that we can set our initial. Stick onto that like it does. But you should be able to move this stuff around and place this wherever you want. So we'll drop this guy back down, we'll let him settle. Once he's been settled,
nowhere else in the country will you find such a gathering of professionals, both educators and students learning the process of making games, designing games, texturing, modeling, all across the board. Just the spirit of collaboration here is just astounding.
It's got a ton of connections to the local network of artists. And I love it for that reason, that it's got a lot of workshops, demos, artist talks, and you get access to this wealth of incredible producers.
Good. I guess I just sort of wanted it to look like a semi-real room. Like a, I mean, most ceilings are painted.
Yeah. Some people have like the where parents used to have.
The big blockbusters, the superhero films, the sci-fi films, the films that put the lights on in Hollywood, they are fueled by the Visual Effects Society. So with over 2,000 visual effects artists around the world, in over 20 countries, they are the ones who are fundamentally giving us the look and in many ways defining what modern Hollywood is.
Oh yeah, I've seen this stuff. Yeah. Well.
One of the things about the visual effects industry that we particularly have seen over, say, the last 5 to 10 years is how much it's diffused around the world. For a number of reasons, tax incentives, simply fundamentally the cost of labor around the world. So you see a lot of studios, farming stuff out to Asia, to Indonesia, to India. You see a lot of this, for instance, up in Canada, which has tremendous tax incentives, and they have visualized and already seen exactly how important the visual effects industry is, that they've actually baked tax incentives for that industry into their greater film and television production tax incentives. So for instance, you'll see up in Vancouver, where there's a tremendous amount of production happening right now, both in film and television, a lot of visual effects houses are up there. You'll also see, for instance, what has happened in Hollywood, companies like Rhythm and Hughes and others, they've actually closed down, not for a variety of reasons, but fundamentally, one of the main reasons is because the visual effects industry is it's such a movable feast that you can have it anywhere in the world.